No, it's a video. Happy birthday. Teens spend an average of 4 to 5 hours a day on social media. Yet studies show that the more time we spend online, the more isolated we feel. Instead of being present with the people around us, we distract ourselves with endless notifications and scrolling. The world in front of us fades away while the world of our screens pulls us in further. So are we really connecting, or are we just scrolling ourselves into solitude? Hi, I'm Charles Lombard, and over the past few days, I've been recording this entire project on digital camera. As I researched and spoke to others about the impact of social media, I started to see the world a little differently. What began as a simple investigation into social media turned into a deeper reflection on how it's actually pulling us further apart. To further explore this, I sat down with some peers to hear about their own experiences and how social media affects their relationship, self-image, and overall connection.
I'm Lana Let, and I'm a senior at El Camino, and I'm 17 years old.
I'm Faye Toledo. I'm a senior and I'm also 17.
Hi, my name is Brianna. I'm a senior here at El Camino Rio Charter High School and I'm 17 years old.
Hello, my name is Jared Reyes and I am a senior here at El Camino.
Okay, hi, I'm Jade and I'm 17. Oh, I'm a senior.
I'm Naomi Caballeros. I'm a senior and I'm 17.
Hi, I'm Bianca. I'm a senior, and I'm 17 years old.
I'm Anjin Sabala. I'm a student at El Camino High School and I am a retail worker.
Do you feel like you're truly yourself on social media?
No.
Yes and no. No for like a public account, but yes for a private one.
I would say I am because I don't post anything, so.
Do you feel pressure to keep up with trends or post frequently?
Unconsciously. Like, I unconsciously try to keep up with trends, like, in my own little ways, like, with my clothing or my mannerisms, like, catching on the new slang, because if I don't understand this slang, then I won't be able to understand my friends.
Do you feel pressure to post frequently?
Sometimes.
Why is that?
Because like yesterday was our senior event and everybody was posting, so I felt pressure to take pictures and post.
Do you feel like you're truly yourself on social media?
I don't think I'm truly myself on social media. Like, I feel like it's like an image of myself that I put on social media.
Yeah, I think I have like a different online persona than how I present myself in person.
Have you ever felt negative effects from social media, like stress or comparison to others?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, looking through Instagram is one of the most stressful things in my life because it's just like there's so much comparison and like it makes me want to tear my skin off my face. You can cut that out.
I have felt stressed because, well, like, not for me at least, like for other people, it's like overwhelming for others, and it's like.
Have you ever felt like you need to present yourself perfectly online?
Yeah, like I feel like everyone does, you know, like.
I feel like nowadays, like your social media is like your reputation.
Do you feel that impacts your self-confidence or self-esteem?
I guess it just doesn't make you want to let anyone see the real you.
How often does it impact your confidence or self-esteem?
I guess quite a lot because when you're on social media, you see, you know, others that are more confident about themselves, and you kind of wish you had that same, I guess, like being proud of yourself.
Many teens feel the pressure to present themselves as perfect online, which often distances us from reality and keeps us from building authentic relationships.
We think of these services as free, but they are not free. We're paying for them with our attention. Whether it's makeup companies trying to convince you that you're ugly, or sugar companies trying to convince you that you're hungry, or Russians trying to convince you who to vote for, the interests of advertisers are not our interests.
I think we can confidently say that it's changing the way that teens interact with each other, with peers, with the world, and that those changes in interactions lead to sort of changes in behaviors, changes in psychiatric and sort of mental health.
Teens are especially at risk because their brains are still developing, which makes it hard to put down their phones, even if affecting their well-being. How often do you feel like you're missing out because of what you see on social media?
A lot. FOMO. Like,
Bro, all the time.
FOMO
Biggest
is
FOMO.
real.
It's
FOMO
real.
is
It's real and I
real.
have it. It's real and I have it all the time.
I have like major FOMO.
Like,
Yeah.
honestly, it does affect me a lot, social media.
I am
like,
addicted.
That's good. That's good. Isn't social media meant to connect us? Yes, social media helps us stay in touch, but according to the social dilemma, it may be changing how we interact at a fundamental level.
Another study that looked at fear of missing out, and it looked at kids who have high anxiety around missing out. Even though social media makes them more anxious, makes them more worried about missing out, they can't stop looking at it. That prefrontal cortex hasn't developed enough for them to be able to put it down, to say to themselves, it's not making me feel good.
The prefrontal cortex, this area of the brain that is involved in our cognitive control, our ability to process and direct our attention based on our goals, is the last part of our brain to develop.
This doesn't get completely myelinated until you're in your mid to late 20s.
So kids are getting these tools right when they have the least capability of actually controlling their behavior.
Do you ever feel like social media distracts you from enjoying real-life experiences?
I think yes. I think a lot of time that we're on social media, we could instead like be talking to your family or hang out with friends, but like we're on TikTok for like 3 hours.
How often do you check your social media when you're hanging out with friends?
I do it all the time. Quite a lot. Because it's actually a problem.
Do you think?
Addict.
Wait, could you say that again?
just go on my phone because I'm just that bored, or like I don't want to do this because I need something like stimulating like all the time, which is pretty bad.
When my friends do it, like when I see them on their phone a lot, it's like, can we? I don't want you. Like it's more of a real connection when we're like face to face and you're not like distracted on your phone or something.
But if they're on their phone, like I'll go on my phone. Like,
It's like I think it's situational. Like
yeah.
How do you think that affects your friendships?
Probably doesn't encourage me to make deeper connections with people as much as I should.
And I still feel close to them, but I feel like I would have like a deeper connection towards them if we actually like talked face to face.
They are bombarding our teenagers and our young adults with so much that they become addicted to the continuous input of stimulus and information.
What advice would you give to someone about balancing social media or real-life connections?
I would honestly just say read it. I feel like everyone's lives would be better if they just read it.
I think you just need to be in the moment. Like
True. Don't take it for granted. Like guys YOLO. Guys YOLO.
I would say do like a little social media cleanse where you're on social media for like a day, but then after that you're off it for 2 days to like really self-reflect and just have time for yourself and others.
Setting a limit on like your social media, like I say like Instagram or TikTok, is pretty good. I would say, and then like maybe just kind of like texting or calling your friends if you want to communicate with them. Like initiate like hangouts.
I'd say like just not even use social media at all as like a younger person because like, it would really affect their life.
It's because not everyone needs to know your business. Like it's just random people out there.
We know that there are many activities that are critical for our development. Face-to-face communication, physical activities, exposure to nature, and sleep. I would say that all of these are being threatened in some way by increasing access to information technology.
Being of students right now, all trying to figure out who we are and how we fit into everything. But when we consistently see this filtered, perfected version of life on social media, it's easy to start feeling like what we're doing isn't enough. We start living in this loop of scrolling, comparing, and trying to keep up. And we end up feeling more disconnected, not just from each other, but from ourselves. But maybe it's time to look up and just be in the moment. Put the phones down, spend time with friends without worrying about posting. And remember that life doesn't need a filter to be worth something. The most real connections we have are the truest versions of ourselves aren't found through a screen. They're right here in the lives we're living. So maybe, just maybe, we can start to choose what's real over what's filtered and let ourselves really be here. That's it?
Okay.
Girl, you went 17 minutes.